say I
Okay, there you go. Can you hear me? I hope you can hear me. Let's check. Hello. Okay, make sure that the next song doesn't start. What if it's going on here? Oh, this is it. That'll be the song I play at the end of the class. So let's delete that and get rid of this and say hello to everybody. I don't see anybody here today. What's going on? It's Friday. It's the last class of the day of the semester, right? And then next week is the final deadline. I have many emails that we can start in the email set department. Oh, the emails. Can you hear me? Let's see. Next week. Wow, that's too loud. Make sure I'm not too loud. I think I can turn down the volume a little bit. I'll try not to talk too loud. Now, this is old. June 9th, I was getting emails. People don't know how to put their subject heading. It's just driving me crazy. What's in my email now? Nothing new? Okay, so I've been sorting through. I'll show you the emails I've got here. I actually wanted to say, some people don't listen. Hannah, you gave me a file. I don't have PowerPoint. I don't have a problem with the topic, but I can't see. Well, let's try this one. Why are you sending me files? Okay, maybe I'm wrong. All right. What is the point of this? You're saying sugar is, you're going to persuade me to eat sugar. There's a lot of Chinese here, so I'm not going to read that. So I really still don't understand the persuasive argument. What's the persuasive argument? That's what I really need to know, right? I don't know the persuasive argument. So that's another problem I'll show you right now. When I gave you this different links to visit, maybe this, and I told you when you choose it, don't give me the question. Where is it? Let me just give it one more time because I don't see it. When you go to a website like this, you have 100 interesting persuasive speech topics for any project. As you can see, the list at the bottom starts here. You see questions. I don't want a question. You need to change that. I told you have to change the question to a statement. Subject version, auxiliary, subject, I have to type it, subject, I'm looking for this inversion. Subject, auxiliary, inversion, exam. Okay, fine. I forgot to write subject, auxiliary. So this is an important idea in English. Okay, and I have my presentation, but I don't want to search for it. So I'm finding some images on Google to show you the example. Now, as you can see in this example here, let's take a look at this. Okay, that's not good. Where's the picture? No picture? So small. Oh my gosh, it's so small. Let's forget that picture. That picture's stupid. Okay, subject auxiliary inversion is talking about how you change it. Now, this is small, but I'm going to show you. Has Larry started working? That's a question. And the auxiliary verb comes before the subject. But when we change that to a statement, we say Larry has, or Larry's. Apostrophe yes. Larry has is Larry's started working. Larry started. Susan will, Okay, now when we say will, sometimes we say oh. So I know that's very small, and I'm sorry, but will Susan listen to the music? A very stupid question. Susan will listen. Okay, now remember that, because most teachers won't teach you that. We have that small sound oh. We don't say will. We say oh. Susan will. Just like I'll, but we don't use it for one syllable. And when we pronounce it'll, we do it. It'll. We say it'll listen to the music. It'll do it. It'll. But here we say Susan will. Susan will listen. Susan will listen. Okay, you think you don't need 不要怀疑我好不好? Okay, now back to the point. When you go to this website and you choose one of these topics, you don't give it to me in the form of a question. Give it to me in the form of a statement. Look, if you do a good job, you can use a question, but I want you to practice changing that subject version. So art and music therapy should be covered by health insurance. Hey, nobody said hello. Can you give me a number 1 if you can hear me? I want a number 1 if you can hear me. If I'm too loud or some other problem, give me a number 2. And we'll continue talking about this. Okay, I did receive a lot of emails just recently, and some of them I didn't look at. We'll go through them one last time. If I have any problems, I'll let you know. However, the one problem I'm having is this. Let's go to the 120 very quickly. Change. This is so difficult. You know, I don't like Gmail anymore. I want to find a new email address. I'm so tired of Gmail. So I guess I'm wrong about this. See, this, no, Kristen, I don't want to download that to my drive. I don't want to add your file to my drive. I told you, give me a link. Now I see that it says evil weapons. Evil weapons. So it looks like it's a topic is about guns. This is a 120, so you hopefully will be here right now. Message extracted. Message retracted. Okay, thank you for joining me. Why did you retract your message? Who is that? Is that one of my students? Okay, thank you for your number 1. I guess I'm not too loud. Good. I think I might be too loud. Okay, so Kristen, you did a great job with your subject. That's great. But you didn't hear me when I said, don't send me a file. Don't send me a file. Don't send me a file. How many times do I need to say, don't send me a file? Who else sent me a file? Looks like this one, when I clicked it, Hannah, it did give me a Google Drive. But what she did was she used a PPT. And that's, first of all, Hannah, your persuasive point is not clear here. I don't know your persuasive topic, so I can't talk to you about this. Let's go to the next one. Here's another. It's actually an old homework. Fifi, I'll look at yours right now. Okay, prostitution. What is your persuasive point, though? That's the question. We'll just take a look. The legalization. And you did a good job. Look at that. No question. Prostitution should be legalized. See? Thank you, Fifi. So far, 100%. So far, 100%. Yeah, that's a good topic. Okay, next one, I want to go back to here. I can't look at all of these. I don't want to waste too much time looking at all these. Annie, 120 Friday. Okay, that's a homework. By the way, Annie, I think I remember now. So, Annie, what is this? You gave invitation to edit. What's this? I can put that here now. Hope that's the same Annie Guo. Where's the other Annie Guo problem? There was some other Annie Guo problem I remember here. So this is the unsorted because there's some problem. Most of these are not you. This is another school. So, but, see, when I look at the ID number, that can help me. These ID numbers are D108. So when I go in here, maybe Nicole Joe. Now, Nicole, I know that you have something in here, but this is how to do something. So this is your instructional presentation homework. But you didn't give me any information inside the subject So what am I supposed to do? Also, this includes old email that I already saw about how this is the wrong address. Don't blame me about this. I just hit reply. I didn't type any address. I just hit reply. So I don't know why you change your address. This is the new one. Oh, there's the YouTube. Okay. Yeah, so this one, I still need to keep it somewhere. Yeah, sorry, Nicole. I'm going to keep you in unsorted for right now. I don't have time to figure out if you're in 120 or 320 class. This one, this is 120. So let's go to the next one. Oh, Annie was here. Okay. See, I don't have time to figure that out right now. Persuasive topic, Vivian Lee. Ebook is work. Okay, I don't know what you're saying here. Let's take a look. I like this idea. Ebook is work. Paper books versus ebooks. Okay, this is the most beautiful slide. Paper books are better than ebooks. Okay. Now, I do have a question about your persuasion. I think your persuasive topic is not paper books are better than ebooks. Your persuasive topic is teachers and universities should use paper books. Okay, now you make me feel guilty. Do you want me to make you buy a book? I can give you many arguments why that's not true, but I think that I kind of like the idea because I'm from old school, pre-millennial university. I was in university. I graduated from university before 2000. So 1992 was the first year of the internet for me, and I never used it in university. Later I did. Yeah, I used it a lot, but I didn't use Google Documents. I had to use Document, Word, PPT. So when ebooks started, and by the way, an ebook is not a textbook, so be careful. Also, I think you can spell ebook like this. I can't change that. No hyphen. I'm very picky about the hyphen, okay? There, that's the hyphen. I'm very picky about that hyphen. So when you give me a hyphen, you better think about that. Maybe check it. Sometimes it's better to use a hyphen. So I'm not going to talk about that today. Ebook is work. Okay, first of all, you shouldn't say ebook. You should say ebooks with an S. Now, why are you saying ebook is work? I think you mean... So I don't understand your title at all. Let's go back to the next one. Persuasive topics. I don't know where we are. Ebook is work. It's kind of a weird one. Oh, I have to go here. Okay, that's the first one. So a lot of you didn't send me your persuasive topic proposal. Let's count how many I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8, although you gave me 9, 10. I hope you do it again. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. What's this one? Valerie. All right. Valerie K. Guess what happened to you? Yeah. I can't see anything. So Valerie K. You need to change the access settings, as I mentioned in my class. So I'm sorry about that. See what I see? Okay, the issue between schools and students. Okay, James Lynn. What's the issue between school and students? Let's take a look. Oh, too much writing. Did you write this? Where's the should? Where's the should? Oh, here we go. Okay, that's good. All schools should require okay, first of all, your grammar's got some problems. All schools with an S should require, male S, students to wear uniforms. All schools should require students to wear uniforms. Okay, I'm not going to read all this. I understand. Yeah, concentrate on the schoolwork. I know that argument. And I think it's a good argument. It's a good argument. Obviously, Taiwan already believes this, so you don't have to persuade Taiwan this problem. But you do have to give me maybe 3 reasons. Okay, let's talk more about the presentation now. Where is it? Here it is. So this is my slide presentation for the class, and the link is right there, tinyurl.com/Stig Advanced Spoken English. If you have any problems, you can still contact me online. Some of you have contacted me. But any homework or any final task can send to the Gmail, not line. And I give you these presentations in my class, and basically what I believe in my heart, my passion, it's the hottest thing for me with English are these. Now I have 11 because we had the Friends reunion, right? Did you watch the Friends reunion? If you didn't watch the Friends reunion, you can go to my link here. I think it's right there, flickstore.to/home. And you can watch that Friends reunion. It's somewhere down here. There's a lot of shows. I like Dave. Dave is good, especially since I love his rap music so much. Lil Dave, right? Lil Dave. He's got a TV show now too. So if you're a rapper, of course you have to have a TV show. You can't be a rapper without one. Okay, where were we? Oh yeah, I was going to show you that the Friends reunion. Well, just trust me, it's here. You can search it. The Friends reunion is around here somewhere. It's already a little bit old, so there it is. So the Friends reunion is 2021. It's not really a show. It's the actors getting together and talking. I'm not going to start it because if I start it, I'll get a copyright on my video on YouTube. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to strike. So I'm not going to start it. But I do watch it here. This is Friends reunion. The Friends reunion. And I watched it. I heard Brad Pitt was in it, but I didn't see Brad Pitt. Oh, look, we can see it here. You can see it right there. It's very small. See, they come to visit the set, and they look around the set. The set was reconstructed, right? Of course, that set wasn't just sitting around. They had to take it apart so they can use that studio to make other TV shows. But then they reconstructed it to look exactly the way it did during the shooting of the show. And then later on, they sit down with, is it James Corden is his name? I don't know that guy. Oh, there's his name right there. James Corden. And they sit there and he asks them a lot of questions. Next to the fountain, you see that fountain behind them? The fountain they jump into during the show. So then they're sitting there and now it starts and they start to do more on the show. They're not acting. They're not pretending to be the actors. Sorry. They're not pretending to be the characters. They're just talking about the old times, the memories. What is that? Oh, and they're playing games too. They're playing a game. Who can remember what information? And some visitors come and do some fun things. And I heard that Brad Pitt showed up. I saw a news headline that said Jennifer Aniston's favorite guest visitor on the reunion was Brad Pitt. But I didn't see Brad Pitt, so maybe I didn't understand the headline. So, why am I talking about that? Well, because sarcasm is the number one tool for Chandler. Now, the Friends cast, or the Friends, let's just look at Friends. I think we'll see the show. And if you don't know, I think I talked about it already, the most sarcastic person is Chandler. He uses sarcasm as a way to communicate. When you watch the show, sometimes you might think he's angry or nasty or mean. And I understand because I use sarcasm in Taiwan and people think I'm being angry or nasty or mean or telling a cold joke. But I'm just communicating my, it's just everyday communication. Now, of course, Friends, he always is telling a joke. Everybody's laughing. But the truth is the way he communicates is very common. And it doesn't need to be mean to somebody else or yourself. You don't need to use sarcasm in a mean way. So I hope you can understand it more. I don't have a lesson for sarcasm. Oh, I do. I do have a lesson for sarcasm. In fact, I do. I'll show you that because I created it, and I don't want to waste the opportunity. Sarcasm 101. Yeah, that's it. You can check it by yourself if you don't understand it. So this is really my 11. See, I got Chandler right there. Everybody knows it. He and this was for here's the link. Let me just present it very quickly. There's the link, tinyurl.com/OLEV sarcasm 101. The problem is that I might have to change that. My 11th secret of spoken English. You can check some examples. I'm not going to waste time showing these examples, but Bill Burr used a lot of sarcasm, and now he's a very rich man. I love, check out, this is actually my secret channel, not the one you subscribed. It's secret, but I think I have the link right there. And some people think that sarcasm is irony, and it's not. There's a difference between irony and sarcasm. Irony is not necessarily funny. Alanis Morissette sang a song called Ironic. I'm not going to play the song. There's a definition that I want to find. Irony. This is irony. A contrast between what is expected and what actually happens. Dramatic. The reader knows something the characters do not. Situational. This is good because it's for English literature, especially the dramatic definition on the bottom left. Situational is for maybe a story or a movie. Something happens that we wouldn't expect to happen. A fire station burns down. That's ironic. Okay, verbal. What is said is different from what is meant. Now that's sarcasm. Well, not this example. This example is not sarcasm. Irony is got verbal, situational, dramatic. And the verbal is sarcasm. Look at her. Great weather. Okay, she's being sarcastic. You have to recognize that in English or you won't understand what's going on. Dramatic irony is a different story. I care mostly about the verbal. Poor dog. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is the use of words usually to mock or annoy. This is wrong. I don't believe this. Sarcasm. Now, Chandler used sarcasm to mock. Yes, that's true. That's why he's mean. Okay, but this definition is bad because it doesn't understand the true use of sarcasm in America and England for sure. British also use sarcasm. In fact, I think it's even it's more dry. They're being sarcastic and you don't know it because it's very dry. They don't smile when they say, maybe if they know you're an ESL student, they will tell you. Okay, so we have two words, sarcasm and sarcastic. Very impressive. Can't you see my excitement? Okay, so that's a very sarcastic statement for her to say if you have this expression on your face. This is a good, I'm not going to spend more time. This is some good examples right here. See the guy's hair? The guy says, hey, nice hair. But what he really means is your hair looks crazy today. Usually Carl's hair looks like this. Nicole is wearing her new high heels. Look at those. Now she's taller than him. Or maybe she always is. I think you need some higher heels. Okay, when he says that, he's not serious. He really means those heels are too high. See, as you can see, those can be a little bit mean. This can be mean, that can be mean. So I'm not saying that it's not mean here. It depends if it's your friend that you hey, nice hair. You're not really being mean. You're telling him, you better check your hair, friend. Mum laughs. Okay, now you know it's British. M-U-M, mum. That's not California. Your face is so dirty. That's what she's thinking. But what does she say? Look at your clean little face. Okay, I would probably divorce my mother if she talked to me like that. Can you divorce your mother? You can file for independence. Okay, and the last one is, ooh, he looks like a guard dog. Okay, that little dog doesn't look like it can protect anything. So he's really thinking it's such a small dog and friendly. Maybe they're friendly too. Yeah, so two ideas. Number one is small, so it cannot be a guard dog. But number two, he's friendly, so he's not scary. So he's not going to guard anything very well. Someone says the opposite to what they are really thinking. So you need to respond to what you guess the person is thinking, not what they have said. Now that's a problem. That's why it's my number 11 secret of spoken English. People do use it to be rude or nasty. People use sarcasm with people that you know well. Don't use sarcasm with the Queen of England, the President of the United States. Yeah, right. You're full of it. Full of it. What is it? It is, add SH to that. If I say you're full of it, that means you're full of BS or SHIT. I can say that word, but I'm just trying to be polite. Yeah, final exam. I'm telling you, this is it. This is it. What are you talking about? What is the final exam? Who is that? Who said that? Who said that? I'm going to get your name. I'm going to write it down. The final exam is coming. I already told you. You know what the final exam is. You should already know. Are you watching my class? Please make sure you watch all the classes if you're not sure what the final exam is. I'm trying to give you a final class right now, not just a final exam preparation. I'm trying to give you the final class, and I'm trying to tell you all of my philosophy when it comes to spoken English. Okay? Now, most of this stuff I taught you before. Most of this stuff I taught you already. But I didn't teach you sarcasm, did I? So I'm talking about it for what, 5 minutes? You have time? Why don't you pause the video and go do what you need to do? Here, who is that? Here, because I don't know how to read it, I'll just put it inside the translation. But it's too small over there. I can't see it. It's too small. Who's, Zhang?
Zhang Shiting.
Yeah, okay, so Zhang Shiting. You can always come back and watch the video later if you don't have time. This video will be available forever. You can watch it forever. Okay? Thank you for asking, Zhang Shiting. And now that you mention it, Zhang Shiting, since you asked, I'll just find your emails. Christine, your topic is not clear. Not clear. Let's take a look. Substance abuse should be, what's this, forbade? Forbade? I think you mean forbidden. Forbidden. Okay, substance abuse should be forbidden on campus. Adolescent campus prevention of drug substance education guidelines. Okay, I don't need to see the guidelines. Why are you putting this here? These are your points. You know, I made a mistake last time. Okay, one thing I should have told you for your homework is to give me, not that, yeah, where's the, I wanted this, but one thing I forgot to tell you is give me 3 points. Sorry, 对不起，我现在讲国语好不好？因为我错误 I made a mistake. 我上个礼拜跟你讲做一个 Google Slides and 做2个 Slides 是不是？可是有东西我忘记告诉你，这个就是你先跟我讲这个 persuasive argument。可是以后要给我你的3个 3 points. Okay, it's faster, it's cheaper, it's more awesome. Okay, that's easy, right? But when I look at yours, Christine, where is yours? Here? Not that. When I look at yours, it's too much. I don't know what your points are. Pay attention to learning effects. That's an imperative statement. Okay, so Christine, I don't know if you really paid attention to what I taught in the previous, but the imperative is used to give a command. Now, when you're making points in a persuasive argument, you're not going to give me imperative statements. No. Let's take a look. So you wouldn't say pay attention. I think what you are going to say is, first, people who abuse drugs when they're trying to study don't pay attention in class. They're sleepy. Okay, that's point number 1. Integrate health courses. This is worthless. Why are you giving me this? This is not, you just copied and pasted this, Christine. You just copied and pasted this. So please, make sure you change that. Make sure you give me 3 points, okay? 我上个礼拜忘记告诉你们要 3 points. 我没有忘记告诉你，就是 I showed you this. Now this is not an exam, Christine. This is a project. This is an assignment. So it's due no later than next week, the 25th. I'm probably going to do some type of activity where I look at these, and I'm not sure. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. But I can tell you right now, you need to make some changes, Christine. This is the presentation structure. And as you see, I put asterisks next to some of the points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The conclusion topic, 9. Call to action, 10. Now, and you know what? Number 13, I think it's important. So 11. Number 13, give your audience something to remember. I mean, you can try your best. I'm not going to be too picky about if you forget one. If you forget your call to action, you're going to lose a point. Okay? So, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for the conclusion, 10 for the conclusive statement. So there is a separation here. 11 for the call to action. So that means that you need 11 slides. 11 slides. Slide number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Give me 11 slides. If you don't have 11 slides, you are going to lose points. I want a slide for each one of your points. First, it's fast. Art and music therapy is a very fast way to help people heal. So it should be covered by health insurance. Second, art and music therapy is cheap. Okay, 不行，你先要放开给我什么? Okay, that's why I put it here. Right here. Number 6, detail and example. Don't just say, first, it's fast. Second, it's cheap. Third, it's so awesome. You're going to fail. Of course, give me more explanation, detail, and example for each one of your points. Okay? So, since you I think you know this already, right? Yeah, make sure I have a visitor. Who's visiting? Anonymous Giraffe. Christine, is that you? Anonymous Giraffe. Okay, I'll remind you one more time. So, starting from the beginning, let's just go through this presentation. Now, I gave you a written multiple choice test for your midterm, but this final test is your skill of making a slide presentation and showing me a video of the presentation simultaneously. So you're going to say, starting with your slide number 1, remember you need to get your audience's attention. This is the title page to your presentation. Now if you're going to use this, you can use your smartphone and you don't have to show your face. Just put it on the slides. If you have it with me, like me, I'm using OBS. OBS is I use it with YouTube, and I think everybody knows about OBS, but maybe I'm wrong. But OBS is my encoding software, and it's how I share my desktop. Your smartphone can do it, but you have to download a different app. Okay? So, show me the slides, give me the presentation on YouTube. I know you're going to have some questions, Christine. You can send me a line or a Gmail question. If you have any questions, that is. Okay, your topic is fine so far. I didn't see any topics I didn't like, but some topics were not clear. I think I understand your topic, but you make it into a should statement. Should is the magic modal. Okay, persuasive presentation means you want me to take action, right? So give me a call for action. Give me a call for action. What is your call for action? That is what you need. I mean, it's not necessarily your main thesis. Art and music should be covered by health insurance. That's the thesis, right? So call your government now to tell them that they need to start paying for this. Or maybe the insurance companies. Tell your legislators they need to make new laws to require health insurance to pay for this. Okay, your call for action should be very clear. I'm a teacher, right? So what can I do? Maybe you want me to sign your petition. Sign this petition. Maybe it's online. Go to this link. Click here and sign this petition to change this rule, to change it, to make the change. Now, don't use this. This is for another type. I want you to follow this. Number one, get my attention. Get the audience attention. Don't say, "Hi, my name is David." Okay, you can tell me your name after you get my attention. Last week, I used everybody in your family as an example. Do you want to protect your family? Okay, I also, for the topic and thesis statement, I changed it. But before you say your name, before you say, "Hello, everybody, my name is David," that's part two. And you can, by the way, let me change that. I changed this. Your name is already on this, so I'm going to take away that asterisk. So that means we're back to 10 slides. You need 10 slides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, no 10. Oh, yeah, conclusion. See, the conclusion means you can restate your topic thesis and summarize your points together in one. So the conclusion is 11 and 12. 13, 1, 14, 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Forbid, well, look, zang, look, not forbade, but also the way you say it should be forbid. No, it should be forbidden. It should be forbidden. So you 不要怀疑我，好不好？你不要怀疑老师，好不好？ Forbidden， 我写下来。Forbidden. Okay? It should be forbidden. I don't know. Who are we talking to? Is it Christine again? Okay, so that's it. Yeah, it's a. I think it's pretty. We already talked about it, and the last thing I wanted to do was to go through your topics, but I'm going to double check 320 very quickly. 320. We'll do it at the end because maybe Christine's right. You don't have to wait for me to go through all the topics to see. So getting the attention, let's talk about it one more time. How do you get my attention? I said a rhetorical question is nice. You can also make a rhetorical statement. One thing I want to mention, by the way, for this idea to get is I want to tell you, where's there? The simple tense, secret number 5. And by the way, I never talked about secret number 4, questions. There are 7 types of questions. Check my presentation on it. But the simple tense, there's one thing that it's used for. It's very similar to the second condition. Okay, what would you do if you were caught in a fire in your house? What would you do? That's the second condition. We already talked about that. I'm not going to pull out my favorite slide about the second and third condition. But what would you do? But sometimes in the United States, California, we use the simple tense to do the same thing. You wake up. The house is on fire. You're in your bed. The fire is between you and the door. You don't have any windows. Okay, what do you do? What do you do? That's a question. What do you do? That's a simple present question. What do you do? Now, you can do that to me if you want. You can do that to me if you want. You can grab my attention with a simple tense. You can grab my attention with the simple tense. there's a fire in the house. What do you do? Okay, the question, I don't want you to just ask the question. I want you to maybe use simple tense statement. But you can also ask the question using the second condition. What would you do? What do you do? What would you do? And the third condition is about the past. So we might ask, what would you have done? What would you have done if your house had caught on fire during the fires last year? What would you have done? How would you have paid for your the reconstruction of your house? So the third condition is also possible. But grabbing attention is something that I want you to try. Grabbing attention is number one. Get my attention. The way you start speaking. There's many things. Stimulate original thoughts. Okay, that doesn't help. Intriguing start. What is that? I don't know. Using a powerful quote. Okay, I get bored by that. It has to be really powerful, because I can tell you right now, especially my students, if they try to use a powerful quote, they might not pronounce something correctly, or they might not intonate it correctly, and I'm going to get distracted. Be a storyteller. You can use a simple present for that. Using a powerful quote. Einstein once said. Albert Einstein once said. Okay, I hope it really is a good connection, because it's not going to wake me up. It might not grab my attention. Carl Sagan said there are more stars in the sky, in the heavens, than there are grains of sand in the beaches of the entire ocean. Okay, I got a phone call. Let me just see who it is. Wei. Daikwan? Oh, yeah. 不要，谢谢. Okay, anyway, sorry. I thought it was important. So, yeah, I had to take a phone call. That's me. I have a life, you know? Okay, so where were we? Ask a thought-provoking question. Sure. Do you want your family to die? Okay, nobody wants their family to die. That's two things. One is a statement, one is a question. I can ask the question. That grabs your attention. So if you ask me such a rhetorical question that I don't need to answer, I mean, if I answer that question, I'm going to be like, no, hello, no, I don't. I don't want my family to die. Nobody needs to answer a rhetorical question. Okay, so 6, involve your audience. 7, kick off with a joke. Probably not. Maybe this is a bad slide. How to surprise your audience. I don't know about these. These are so-so. Okay, I don't like so-so. So, don't use that. I'm going to delete that for now. This doesn't belong here. Let me get out of here. That doesn't belong here. Let me move that. The reason why I put that here was to talk about your body. And number 6 should use this inside. This is the same as the body. So slide 1, slide 2, slide 3. That's possible. But I really don't need that here. I'm going to put it down here with the other. I just want to say that you grab your audience's attention. Then make a new slide that actually states your thesis. Now, here, that's the slide. That's the slide. And you can use that slide. That's not the slide. This is supposed to be the slide. Christine, you need to change your slide. This one, you need to change it. Now, you don't really need, okay, honestly, you don't need this part. This part is really for this part here, the forecast statement. So actually, let me be honest. This slide number 3, I have to divide it and say, this one is the slide. Now, of course, it can be more beautiful. This one is not yet. Then this one shows the 3 points, and that's when you can say, I'm going to give you 3 reasons why. Oh, sorry, number 4. I'm going to give you 3 reasons why health insurance should be required to pay for. Yeah, I chose the same one, right? Where is it? This one? Art and music therapy should be covered by health insurance. So, of course, it's in my slide. I'm so stupid. Okay, so, I'm going to give you 3 reasons why. And by the way, I don't care if you just say that. I'm going to give you 3 reasons. I'm giving you 3 reasons why. 或是你可以强调说 I'm going to give you 3 reasons why. 可是你不要repeat, 不要随便重复 your topic statement. No, you need to reword it. If you tell me health insurance should have to pay for this type of therapy, let me give that a start. Imagine your mother healing from art and music therapy and getting to live a longer life. Everybody's happy when their mom gets a longer life. However, can you imagine that she has to pay for this therapy herself? Hi, everybody. Hi, David. Sorry, don't do that. Don't say hello to yourself. Hello, everybody. My name is David Hansen, and today I'm going to tell you why health insurance companies should have to pay for this type of therapy. Now, my mother did not get sick from this, but I do know many of my students' parents were unhealthy and used art and music therapy to heal themselves. I've been doing this for 25 years, and I've seen this throughout those years. I'm going to give you 3 reasons why health insurance should pay for this. First, it's fast. A lot of therapies that health insurance does pay for takes a long time. And by the way, I didn't make slides, right? So each one I need to have a slide. And by the way, the asterisk is here. So point number 1, 1 slide is enough. Remember the Steve Jobs presentation video I showed in class? I showed that presentation in class. I think it's right here, right? I think I showed it right there. No, I didn't put it here. Sorry, not here. The Steve Jobs said, don't put a lot of information on your slides. When I see this is too much information on one slide. If your slide has this much information, it's too busy. And I'm going to shut down. I'm not going to read it. When I look at this, I can't find the important information I need. The important information is here. So if I'm doing this, I'll probably put that in the middle. And these points, I don't think they're points. One is a point. Number 1 is a good point. That's a point. But I don't think this is a point. So maybe gradually progress, combine daily life. I don't see the point. Also, this is like got no spaces. Where's the space here? There should be a space between the period and the first word. But the bottom line with this slide is it's too busy. Where's Fifi's? Fifi, you gave me prostitution should be legalized. I think that looks good. That's nice, and that's what I told you to do. I don't know. Okay, first of all, your subtitle, I don't think that's correct. The practice of engaging, I think that's completely different. You better change that. Someone tell Fifi if he left. Some people have left. And I'm going to leave too. I'm finished talking about this. I wanted to say there's a couple of other things I'd never mentioned, which was the 7 different types of questions you might hear in English. But I think I did follow everything else. The phrasal verbs, did I even finish that? I don't remember telling you to do that for homework. It's not in here. So I don't think I did that. Wait, is that it? No, that's not it. Yeah, so that's different. So yeah, the final task is the persuasive presentation. I want to see you use my structure to do it. And it needs to be finished by 1 week from today. Not Saturday, but Friday. I'm going to start putting the grades on Saturday. So you're taking a big risk of getting a lower grade if you're late. Persuasive task. It's 2:10. That was 50 minutes. If you have any questions, please put them in the chat. If you don't have any questions, please give me a number 4 to say goodbye. Thank you for joining my class here in Deming Dashui, right? Okay, if you have any questions, write them here. I'm going to play a couple songs, and I will wait for your questions. If you have any questions, please write them here. That is the task. You have 1 week. Maybe I should write that down. Yeah, Yeah, I don't have time to go through all the students' emails. Let's just double check the 320 very quickly, and I'll start to play the music too. Lily, you gave me this, and then you gave me this. I think what you did was you just gave me the same thing, so that's probably okay. Let's take a look. This says, Lily, if you're watching, you're probably not. The issue of students learning foreign language. That's not a persuasive argument. All elementary school students should be required to teach a foreign language. Good. Nice. I don't need this. That's copied and pasted. I don't need your copy and paste. I need you to give me 3 points. So please make that clear. Okay, close. I think that Fifi, you probably need 3 points. Oh, that's not Fifi. Sorry, that's not Fifi. Fifi, you gave me 3 points. Advantages. Okay, see? Okay, there you go. Actually, I'm sorry, Fifi. I don't think you need this one. Because it says the disadvantages. I don't think you need that. I think that you need the disadvantages of not legalizing prostitution. That's the slide you need, is the disadvantages of not. By the way, I don't like prostitution because I think there's a connection between prostitution and slavery in many countries like Thailand, the Philippines. I think it's very sad, and I could not agree with legalizing prostitution in, probably I couldn't agree in Taiwan if it happened here in Taiwan. I don't think I could agree because I think that it would be too controlled by the criminals, not by the government. So I think it should remain illegal in Taiwan, although it still happens, right? I know it's still happening in Taipei. So, and by the way, let's not talk more about that. Let's find the other students. Let's take a look here. What's that? That's the same person. Okay, let's see. See, what is this? KHO, you gave me a document. I don't want to download your document, so you need to give me slides. See, this is okay, I can see it. JU, it says should students. That's not a statement, Jay. You need to change that. Students should be allowed to have cell phones with them during school. I hope the argument's good on that because I totally disagree. 100%. I think you know what? I think a smartphone should not be allowed. A regular dumb phone can be allowed. However, I don't care anymore. I want university to integrate the smartphone, but I think that education is a big problem. Anyways, it's a good topic, but don't ask me a question and don't give me a PowerPoint file that I download. I want a link to your YouTube, right? I want the link to your YouTube. And that's the last thing I can say, is make sure the YouTube link is there in the body. Okay, make sure it's in the body of the email. So I think I have 22 people. Nobody said goodbye? Give me a 4 to say goodbye because we're almost finished. Yep. I guess what I'm going to do now is give you one more slide. Let's change this. I will make it like this. See, I can't do it here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it here. So I'm going to make a new email. And of course, it's going to be to David Hansen. That's me. And then the subject, you can put your time of class, please. Although it almost doesn't matter anymore, but it does matter right now. So the time of the class, final, persuasive, Why am I spelling it wrong? What's wrong with this? Presentation. YouTube link. Wait. Presentation. It's a task, so you don't need to write that. Please give me your name. Where's Fifi Fong? Let me just grab somebody who I already talked to. Fifi Fong. I'm just going to put your name there. You sat in the front of class, right? I respect that. I think that the ID number looks like that, maybe. Of course, you should probably copy that and put it into the body of your email as well. But that's not it. That's not all. What else do I want? Do I have it right here? Let me open it up. Sorry, I'll show you what I really want is the... You can give me the slide if you want, but you don't need to give me the slide link anymore. You showed me the slide. So you don't need to give me the slide. Sorry, where's my... There it is. Okay. Sorry about that. Let me just put it like this. So the YouTube link... can be titled. You can let me know the YouTube link. That would be nice, right? I like this video, but this link is very long. You can find a short link here, copy that, and paste that right there. Slide link, not required. I'm not even going to click on it. I'm going to watch the video. And yes, I promise you I will watch the video. You can keep your comments activated so I can give you a comment on your video. Don't deactivate your comments. That way I can comment on your video. Or maybe I'll tell you if I got 100%, right? Maybe you got 100%. If you got 100% on the, don't you want to know? Now, you also had some homework, right? And because of all the problems, I just want you to do it one more time. The homework portfolio, let's find the dates on that. The first homework was where? Did I have dates? This one? This one? May 28th? You know what? I'll tell you what. Let's just use this. That makes it easier. Informational, personal, demonstrative. But that's not going to work either. Because I also... Yeah, the demonstrative. Put your homework links here. And I think I had 3, right? If I didn't have 3 and I'm wrong about that, I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. So just put, what was that, May 26th? Let's find the dates. One of them was May. May 21st, May 28th. And that was it. That was it. That's all I need. So May 21st and May 28th, okay? Then the demonstrative and the personal story. I want to see those links one more time. So put them here. If there was 3, then put all 3. I think there was only 2, but I forgot already. I have actually a lot of classes. So May 28th. And you can also put those links for me, the YouTube link, not a file, right? I don't want a lot of files. So there you go. So you can put your name at the bottom. Sorry, that's there. And that's what I want. That's what I want. Give me that, and I'm happy. Okay, I asked people to write questions and say number 4 to say goodbye, but I think people are sleeping. 4 for goodbye, and thank you for being my student. You guys were nice. I know some people are going to get 100% in my class. That's 100% true. All right. If you have any questions, it's time for you to ask those questions. Otherwise, let us play some music and get out of here. Thank you very much. What? Yes, I want to see your PowerPoint. That's why it's not required, right? That's why it's not required to give it to me. Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? I'm going to make a picture of this. The slide link is not required. Okay? The slide link is not required. Because you're going to record it onto the presentation. So please, yes, of course I want to see the slides. If you don't show me the slides, how can you give the presentation including the slides? So yes, please give me those slides. I'm going to put this right at the top. Final day. That was the homework from last time, and that homework's not necessary. Yeah, you know what? So okay, so really the homework portfolio can include your slides. Put the slides down there, but I don't care because I want to look at them in your presentation. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I made a mistake. Let me change that. So the slide link can go into the homework portfolio right there. 1:20 is the time of the class. What is wrong with this thing? There. Final presentation. This goes here. Okay, now remember I just said don't deactivate your comments or I won't be able to give you feedback, including a score. You know, it's like, who are you protecting? Why did you do that? I really don't understand why most of you deactivated your comments. Like, you really do. You think somebody's going to watch it and troll you? Hey, I know this is for some university class you're doing, but you guys suck. No, nobody's going to come and troll your video, especially since it's not listed. But you guys are deactivating comments like, oh, 我不要那个老师告诉我东西。我没有请老师说东西，我没有请老师 comment. So don't deactivate your comments. If you deactivate your comments, you're going to get a lower score. That's it. Homework portfolio, you should have at least 2 videos and 1 slide link. Okay. Thank you, Fifi, for your question. Yes, I want you to, okay, so to answer Fifi's question, make sure the slides, there you go. So number 1, make sure the slides are visible during your YouTube presentation. See? Number 2, don't deactivate your comments so I can give you feedback. Okay, let me just make one more and say the due date, on, let's just say the 25th by 5 p.m. There. Okay. This is all. You don't need this for yours. So I'm going to put that like that. And that way you don't include it in your. You don't need to include that. You need to include your portfolio of homework and your slide link. If you don't put your slide link in there, I'm not going to worry about it. And of course, I know, Fifi, that that's not your ID number. So, but it's just an example. Yes, please put the class time in there. I don't need Friday. The reason why is because I still have some students who are not giving me class time. I got an email just today that didn't have anything in the subject. Oops. Sorry about that. Yeah, I didn't want to send it to myself. I want to grab this. All right, that's the example that you can use. I guess I probably could have just written it here too. That's what I want. Thank you very much. Let's move this stuff below that. Make it more beautiful. Oops, I don't want to do that. That's nice. I just learned something new. I'll put that at the bottom. Still not at the bottom. What happened? All right, it doesn't matter. Put that at the bottom. There. Something happened. Something. All right, doesn't matter. Yeah, something weird happened, right? I think I grabbed the wrong stuff. Let's put that a little higher. Right underneath all the information. Okay. There. So this stuff is everything you should think about when you're doing your presentation. Okay. And yeah, I'm done. So there's the music again. Where is it? Here it comes. Thank you very much. If you have any more questions, I'll play 2 songs and look for your questions. Oh, you want to change your subject? I don't care. You seem to understand. So yeah, change your subject. Change it. It's up to you. Yeah, trust me, Fifi. If there could be legal prostitution, even in the United States, in Las Vegas, there's legal prostitution. But I've seen that, and it seems like it's controlled by criminals. So I think it's still a big problem. I wish there could be legal prostitution without any negative effects. I really wish, but that's it. I unfortunately read a book called Sex Slavery. By, I forgot her name, Brown, and that book really details why it's so terrible. Okay, thank you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.